Hi all, welcome back to more Skies Above Britain. This is my chapter 3, Patrol 8 part 2. Same night, so my voice is low. A good lady wife's in her bed, so I wasn't sure I was going to come back for another bit, but whether it's a full part here or not, I'm not sure. Anyway, we've done round 1 of our bombing cycle. Coming in from the nose low, and that's why all the tiles are still joined together, because we have to ignore the disruption. I don't know how it went. Well, we had a collision, so we've got 1 victory point for destroying this, but we've lost well, not just an aircraft, we lost a pilot. So we've only got 11 aircraft left as well. We still have hit checks to do those, so that could potentially drop another 2 as well if we get things badly here. So yeah, and apart from that, I'm not quite sure. We've got 2 lone bombers, 1 with 2 damage on it. Now I want to say, keep in mind that it's 2 engine hits for the Heinkels. He's got an engine hit, so possible just 1 more hit. He's got an engine hit too. That's why they're there, Grant. So yeah, keep in mind it's only 2 engine hits. Right, let's deal with the fate check. Not the fate checks, the hit check. So blue leader up here has a 6. Well, there's nothing we can do but this. Don't think. If he goes to the fate box, maybe. So it's a wing fate box, so a 6 or higher. We kind of want to keep our aircraft around. Oh no. And that's not a good start. So this is starting to feel like, because we've got an 8 to roll for now as well. So that's a wing fate box. Let me just explain myself there. Wing fate box for blue leader. That we were contemplating. It's Steed Andrew. He's been around for a bit as well. But we were contemplating going. What was the option? Was it flank high? Yeah, flank high, and it would have meant one of our sections trying to suppress the station, because look at this. This is the first time I missed that. Damn it. Right, well, I think if can randomise it on every tile, I think I should be able to. Actually, they got placed when the bombers came out. Right, let me see if that brings any issues. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reroll, rest, and when we find a tile. And I know there's damage already on this, but this should have been on beforehand. So 12, I need to reroll. 3, 1, 2, 3, right. Fortunately, that's a tile with nothing on it and nothing that we attacked and whatever, so that could work out alright. Whether it means we might have attacked that, well, that's maybe my. Yeah, right, so it's an 8. Anyway. I take them, if they come out like that, I can't see how they're coming out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should have been placed on that right from the beginning. Well, when the bomber tiles came out, before all these got put on. Yeah, you know what, it might have caused me to say let's target that a bit more, but that's probably that probably would have been beneficial to me, so that's my fault. Right, coming back to what was I saying? Yeah, so we would have had to send a section after this to try and suppress it. Okay, no guarantees that we do suppress it, but if we do, it means that we're using 1 section out of the 4. Well, right now we had a collision, so we've lost 1 aircraft to collision. We've lost 1 to the fate box, and there's now a chance we might lose a third, which is 3 aircraft, which is a full section. So that maybe tells you something. Right, so it's an 8 rudder. We've got to survive here. So for the 9, obviously. So he goes as well. This is green 2. Not good to the rudder fate box. Rudder fate box. Yeah, it's not the worst one, but it's another aircraft away, and that's 3 aircraft away. Green 2 as regular pilot Davidson. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Okay, well, it was what it was. Right, bomber's order done. With no cruise orders. So now we go bomber formation, right? So we have to come in from the flank. Well, don't have to, but that's what we're doing. We've got 9 aircraft, 1 with jam guns. There wasn't so much ammo issues, admittedly, so we've got 4 with low ammo and 4 without any issues at all. But I'd still like to just break everything up here, but the loss of the 3 fighters, not good. However, the population and the damage markers and fallen markers and destroyed markers is good, because this adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to our 9. So 14's a guarantee, I think. So, to be honest, that's maybe where you put your jammed guy. Red 3 is a green pilot though. So he kind of could do a backup. Green 3, yellow 3 and red 3 are all green pilots. There's a temptation to take a chance with red 3. Because I clearly want just one. Right, where are you going first then? We talked about here. What about, is that a waste going here? I think it is, because, well, if you take that away first, yeah, you still need to do 4 more, don't you? So this is a waste, isn't it? I think. It's just, obviously, I mean, taking this away takes the fallen marker away as well. Yeah. And, yeah. And of course, maybe if I had 3 more aircraft, I might consider 2 aircraft on that, possibly. But I don't think I can afford it here. I know we've got all these markers on the tiles, but I still think we're probably going to need them all. Are we? If we took 2 away from it, let's just say we took 2 away to go for that. We would have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not bad. 12, but you'd be taking a chance of putting 1 on that, and then you'd lose that and the aircraft. So you're then down to 10 going in on this. It's not worth it for the extra point. We need to concentrate on the 9 points, don't we? Yeah, you're all nodding your head there. It's the 9 points that are important. This 1 point up here is not relevant at all. Forget about it, Grant. Or if you want to go for that, that's round 3, and that be on your head, because you shouldn't be doing that either. Okay, well, let me come up with some kind of plan. Right, just interrupting things there. I started putting another few out. I did decide to go for this green pilot, just 1 here, because he's got jam guns. But the thing is, I think I could put him elsewhere and not care about the fact that he's going to deal damage. For instance, if I put somebody else here and then put him, I think what I was going to do next was it would be red 3 here, and then where's his backup? Red 2. Yeah. And this is our second attack. So if I put him here, to be honest, it's kind of better because there's a less chance he might deal damage and get that engine hit, and then he's not there to help. So that's actually better. Remember, we're not really trying to take bombers out here. Certainly not here. If I go, see when it comes down to when it comes down to this last tile. Thing is, yeah, well, we go for that. I suppose if we can go, yeah, that's the thing. We can't go for these. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough actually. We might actually be leaving this one to last then, because that's right. Anyway, that's our second attack. So we need something down here though. So who we got? Well, just pick the other part of red. Yeah, red. What's that? That's red leader. Yeah. No, let's just go blue 2 actually. Here. And he's got low ammo. He's just a regular pilot, right? So that's our first target, and that's a 14 shot. That then becomes, we lose 2 here, so that then becomes a 12 and a 12. So 2 shots at a 12. Yeah, I'm good with that. Now, after that, what do we do? I get the feeling I might have to take a bit of a gamble here and go for this one last and just put 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put 4 on it, right, that means I'm only getting 2 on this though. Sorry, well, I'd probably just go for a 1 and 1. If I put 2 on these, what have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty good. 2 at 9. And then we're going to have 4 shots at a 6. Yeah? 2 at 9, 4 shots at a 6. 2 at 9 is risky, but 3 at 9 and 3 shots at a 5 I don't like so much. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go for 2 at 9. So 2 at 9, probably take the green. No. Well, hang on. You've got green 3 and yellow 3 in here. Well, hold on. We take the 4 we take for here are green 3, green. Oh no, he's used his green leader's used his privilege. He has. So, and green 2's gone. So we can't protect green 3 anyway. So, with that in mind, I guess we just go. Right, so down here we're going to go yellow 3. He does have support. Yellow leader is his support, and then yellow 2 we can have, he's got low ammo. Yellow 3's the green pilot support. And yeah, let's just do red leader. Yeah, to finish this off. I mean, it doesn't mean we're putting 4 on the one aircraft, but I think, yeah. So this is going to go on this, and then, yeah, green leader here is going to go on this one. Okay. So 1 on a 14. 2 on a 12, and then 2 on a 9, and then 4 on a 6. That's the disruption numbers I'm looking for. Okay, that's it. I'm going with that. I spent too much time on it. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going for that. So blue 2 attacking first, coming in from the flank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markers. So 14. So top row, middle column. We get a 7 to start with. Return fire. Yuck. Blue. Is that blue 2? Just regular pilot, yeah. So we get the disruption. So this disrupts, becomes isolated, and so does that. So I'll just chuck this one out of the way. We're unlikely to do anything with it. And right, sorry, what one? He was on that, was he? I think so. It's not really that relevant, but you take your eye off the ball there. You lose touch. Might have been the middle one. I don't know, whatever one it is, it doesn't matter. We're going to deal a point of damage, and we're going to take return fire, sadly. Right, so the damage is, it kind of needs to be a explosion. It's not. Right, well, it might knock it out of the formation, which doesn't really help. Oh, close. Needed a 12 though. Oops. So just the damage, but done the disruption, that's the main part. And return fire though. Right, I'd quite like to see this not being a hit. Just being some kind of something else. That would be nice. Unfortunately, it's not to be. That's rudder, but it's an 8. Okay, that's him done. We shall find out his fate later. Right, so moving up to here now, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so these two are at 12. So red 3's got jam guns, he's green pilot. So top row, middle column, looking for a 12. Oof, that's a good, well, I say it's a good one. He's getting return fire, but it's a good number to have got. Because we don't want that later on in this in this bomber cycle. So let's deal with the 11 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so this tile becomes isolated, which isolates this one. So I'm going to chuck that away as well. And then break this off a little bit, like that. That's it. That's it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm forgetting he's got jam guns, so although we've got a damage, that might not happen. It was a damage, wasn't it? Yeah, so we've got damage, low ammo, and return fire. So he gets low ammo. We need to check to see if his guns allow the damage. So even, then the damage gets through. Or the guns are jammed. It's a 6. hits even, so good. Because, well, any kind of catastrophic hit here, cockpit, would be fine. We've got the tail isolated now anyway, so just wing, yeah, just wing. Right then, return fire. He's a green pilot, he's got support, so if we get a green hat, right, done that. Yeah, so just the return fire. Like I say, if it is a green hat, we can step in. It's not regular hat, 7 to the wing. I'll better put that like that, I think. Okay. Right, we'll go to the disruption, so that's the main part. Racking up the hits a little. So red 2 isolated tile this time, so middle row, middle column, damage low ammo, and a 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, if we deal the damage first, it might work. Right, I remember doing this before, marking a guy no ammo and then dealing the damage, but I mean, clearly you do it the other way. But my understanding, it's all done simultaneously anyway, so I won't mark the low ammo just yet. I will take the damage marker first. Yeah, it was one of the bits I was working about. Clearly you know in what order I would do it if there was an order, but I think it is all considered. Oh, take that. Cockpit result. Yeah, that does now mean we're not going to... Well, no, he's destroyed Grant anyway. The number 5's not going to apply, I don't think. I don't care. We're getting a point. So, he's destroyed. So these two get chucked away again. Yeah, we needed the damage to get the 5 anyway, so now we're not going to get the 5. Red 2 is credited with a bomber kill. Red 2 is Moffat. He's racking things up a bit now, Andy. Yeah, he's doing well. Oh, he was in the game for the start as well. He's doing well. In fact, I'll tell you how well he's doing. He has just hit his 5th kill. So he's getting an ace skill. Right. Right. It's not something I want to look at just now, but because this innovator skill, obviously we're moving on to chapter 4 next, but it's allowed for chapter 3 and 4. Still not looked at it, still not know what it does, but I'm going to say that I might want him to take that. Problem is, right, hang on, where are we here? Is he taking return fire? No, he's not, I don't think. No, he's not. This is him. He was damage, low ammo, 5. So we can mark him low ammo now. He's done his damage, took that guy out. The 5 is not going to count because 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have counted if this guy had stayed alive, but I'm happy with that. So I've marked him up for the kill. So he's now entitled to an ace skill. I want to look at that innovator thing, and I'm not going to be able to do that tonight. So I will mark another bomber kill for patrol number 8. What else? I feel like I'm missing something else. Yeah, what I was worried about was if he took a hit, then I might still, would I have a lucky charm on him? But yeah, because we are going to get an escort reaction this time, aren't we? Well, do you know what? I'm not gonna finish this part, so I'm gonna leave that. Hopefully I remember. The first thing I need to do when I come back is to give him his skill, whatever it might be. So that's something you're going to trigger, Grant. I mean, this innovator thing I think is probably what I want. In fact, well, I better not say that's what I'm going to do because... Okay, that's done. He's got to get a skill, right? I'll get that next time we come back because I'm just going to finish this up now. I'm not going to go to the... what's it? Escort reaction card tonight. I'm going to leave that till tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not coming back tonight, no. Right, so that's all done. Right, he's marked finished. Kit isolated. Yeah, right, over here now. Yeah, this is the bit I just want to finish, and then I'll have half a part ready for coming back tomorrow, hopefully. Right, let's just do this side. This is green leader. Use these, yeah, this is Every, I think. Use these privilege, use these lucky charm. He has that vision, but that's only when he's involved in a dogfight. So yeah, top row, middle column. Right, what are we looking for now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, a 9. Come on, this is important because we're only getting 2 shots of this. Excellent. Boom. So damage, low ammo, return fire, and a 6. So we isolate this tile, which in turn isolates that tile. We can just shift these up a little. He gets low ammo. He deals a damage to this bomber. Just blow it away, just blow it away. This is Every, he's shit hot. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so. Oh, not this time. Dwayne. Right. So damage, low ammo, the 6. Right, return fire for Every. And he's used his lucky charm, so no joy there. So this could be bad. Let's hope it's just return fire rather than a hat. We've not seen one for a while, to be honest. No, it's just another hat. 7 to the elevator. Not the worst, but okay. He's finished. Well, we've got to do this. This is green 3. He's a green pilot. Yeah, he didn't have support though. So this is middle row, middle column because it's isolated tile. Middle row, middle column. Dorsal gonna hit low ammo. No, we're 1 short, aren't we? It's a 6. So we're 1 short. Dorsal gunner hit. Low ammo. There wasn't return fire though, was there? Dorsal gunner hit. Low ammo. And a 6 to distress it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, or 1 short. Yeah. Okay, well, that would have been. That wouldn't have mattered, I don't think, because I don't think I'm coming back anyway. Right, last 4. So let's see if we can complete this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we've got. Yellow 3. Here's a green pilot. Top row, middle column, looking for a 6 disruption. Oh, happy about that. We've seen this one before, I think the last patrol. I don't think it was a good time it came, but, well, you know what? There's nothing more going with it, but it disrupts this, it isolates this tile, well, disrupts it. And then, boom, these 2 go away as well, which is perfect. So we've isolated all the tiles. That's all yellow 3 is doing. But you know what? He's not getting a hat. Wasn't any green hats or whatever. Right. So I think we just want these guys to survive without any issues. Really, I don't think we need them to be doing any damage. If one of them happens to pull a cockpit damage marker or some kind of rolls a collision, then that's fine. But don't really like to see them getting return fire. So yellow 2, isolated tile. So middle row, middle column. Here we are. Damage, low ammo, and a 6. The 6 is going to work, so it's going to knock it out. Which, yeah, it's probably irrelevant, I think. So, what we're going to do here is... Oh, hold on. Ooh. Actually, stop, Grant. When this tile became isolated, did this not become a lone bomber? Ooh. I've not seen this before. I'm not sure though, I'm not sure. If that's the case, then this card would not be looking here. They look in here. Yellow 2. Yellow 2 is not green. So to be honest, it's not going to be that much of a difference. I was going to sort of stop there and think, right, let me just finish there for the night and I'll come back and maybe ask this question, but I think the fact that the results are going to be the same, I could leave it in the video to see what you guys thought. So, well, it was a previous card that disrupted and isolated this tile from the other 2 tiles it was joined to. And when that happened, this is the situation. So he's finished, he's done his thing. All he did was disrupt the tile and isolate it. But also when that happened, should we now be putting a lone bomber, not a fallen marker, and then removing this tile, and these are all on this lone bomber? I kind of feel like the answer to that is yes. So let me know if that's a yes. It might not be, however, and it might be that these have to continue on this. Now, that's going to cause... Well, no, hold on. I think the answer to that is going to be a yes, right? I can get away with this, so because this is the card we drew, and we're looking here. So this guy is given low ammo. Did I give him his low ammo? I don't think it did yet. No. I get the feeling he must have been on low ammo. So, it's damage either way. If it's that or that, it's damage either way. He's not a green pilot, and it's low ammo either way. And this would make it a lone bomber, but it maybe should be a lone bomber already. So I think you know what I'm saying. So we've still got damage. So I feel like, it's definitely now a lone bomber. Right, and this tile's done with. Well, I'm just going to leave it there. I don't need the fallen marker because, well, actually, if I'm leaving the tile there, I probably want to do that. So if it was there, that would have knocked it out. The formation became a lone bomber. Low ammo. Well, I've not done my damage yet, but I'm going to get around to it. So low ammo would be there, and there, if we're looking at there, it's not a green pilot. We've still got damage to deal to this as a lone bomber. Right. Let me know. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm trying to sort of ask in there. I get the feeling that this should have fell out right away when. So, ooh, that would be nice. That would be nice because we've not got enough damage to. Yeah. Okay. So that's a 9 actually. Right, that's a card done. Let me know your thoughts on that bit, guys. And if I don't hear from you, I'll be going asking that question. So, right, a 9 would be nice. That's unfortunate because it is cocked in the corner. And at first I was saying, oh, it's not so bad, it's a 6. Well, it's a 9, but it is cocked in the corner. I've took them back before, so we need to re-roll that. Come on. Don't spoil. Oh, yes! The lucky dice rolls again, Tim. There they go. can't beat a wicked dice roll. So this is yellow 2. This is destroyed. Yellow 2 as... Oh, it's John Brown. I think he's doing pretty well now, is he not? John Brown. Up to 4, John. Almost with your lucky charm. Or, well, maybe something else. We need to look into that. So, 3rd bomber kill and 4th kill. You've got an escort as well. Yeah. So another bomber kill across the other side. And just while I'm across this other side, I'm going to mark all our kit isolated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's another excellent patrol. Okay, we're maybe going to have some casualties this time. Well, we had a collision already, so we've already got a casualty. But, well, that's the unlucky dice roll but about it, isn't it? So, he's done. Again, let me know what you thought about that situation. I'm pretty sure it didn't matter, but I would like to know how, you know, the right way to do it, just in case in the future it would have mattered, you know. Right, and then these 2 have got to carry on. So yellow leader, yeah, well, he attacked. Right, hold on. No, hold on. When he attacked us, what was it? That's going to cause it then, isn't it? Yeah, so now I need to know, don't I? Because when yellow 2 attacked, we were looking at the isolated tile. But we maybe should have been looking here. However, after the combat, yeah, that's annoying. I wish I hadn't destroyed that now in some ways, because that now means that we revert to the previous row that we used the attack on. So that means that maybe this row, but maybe it should have been. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out now. I'm gonna have to find out. Okay, 37 minutes. Going to pause that. Going to post that question, I think, so that tomorrow I can find the answer. Where are we at then? Well, Grant, I think you might have to watch back on some of this to find out where you're at. I mean, I'm about to do yellow leader, but it was yellow 2 that sort of flagged things up. If I put a little green cube there, maybe it might, and a little green cube on this card, and this position here, that might flag something up. I'd be better just looking back on the bit of the footage, I think. Okay, let me go and try and pop that question out there, and dare say I could probably search for it, but where would you start searching? That's the thing. I'm a little push for time. You know what? This question might not. I'm going to need to know before I come back though. Right, but times of yeah, I've run out of time basically right now. Okay, this won't be the end of the part. I will come back and finish this tomorrow. Okay, cheers. Hi all, welcome back to more Skies Above Britain. This is my chapter 3, Patrol 8, part 2, I think. Okay, so I left things last night. Oh, sorry. No, stop. Yeah, this is just, I've just got on pause. Well, no, I've not got on pause. I had to cut the bit from last night. This is a continuation of where we are, so just ignore what I've just said. It's just a continuation. Yeah, you'll see that in the video, right? Because I left things with this daft thought that I've had in my head. I don't know where I was getting this from, and did go and post a question, and I slept on it, got up this morning, and thought, what? It felt like it was a daft question. I mean, if you've got 3 tiles, right, I mean, the situation, the question is this. You know, let's just, well, it's what we've just done here. So it should be probably fresh in your head because it's just a continuation of the video. So what did we have? We had with a fallen marker, with a destroyed marker. Yeah, we had I don't know which one was which and whatever, right? We had a fallen marker, a destroyed marker, and we were attacking this bomber here. And we got a disruption result on that bomber tile. And these three tiles are these are two joints. So if this isolates, these are going to isolate as well. So that's what happens. These are two isolated. Well, they're all three isolated. I'm just going to put these away. And then we've still got these chain of fighters still attached to this. And as soon as that tile becomes isolated, what then happens is, I mean, like Tim had replied to my question too, is like it's not, I don't think there's anything that says in the rules that you remove this tile as such, but this is now a lone bomber. When this is like this, as soon as it, I mean, while it's joined together to something else, it is not a lone bomber. As soon as it becomes an isolated tile like that, with the two other bombers either fallen or destroyed, then this becomes a lone bomber. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've always said, I think I was doing it at first. I was putting a fallen marker on that because I didn't really want to remove the tile, because I also didn't want to leave this bomber showing, so it might confuse me. So I think I was doing that at first. Now, what I would do is maybe leave this destroyed marker behind, because I want to maybe just keep track of my destroyed. Although I'm doing them as they happen this time, and then just take this tile away. But this would happen immediately, and that's what should have happened. And this is what kind of brought up my little bit. Well, maybe it shouldn't happen right away. Blah blah blah. I don't see why I was thinking that. Anyway, it got answered to me that yes, it did. It happened straight away. So what should have happened? Yeah. So that should have been like that, and he shouldn't have had his turn yet, right? That's why I've got a little green cubes there to signify that it was his turn, and this is his card that he drew. So, but what we done was we still had the isolated tile here, so we looked here for yellow 2's result. Now, the 6 then made this fallen, and then it had low ammo and a damage. So, but what we should have been looking at was this one here. It should have been here. Now, yellow 2 is not a green pilot. Just double checking with that one. He's not a green pilot. So it would have been the exact same results, as you can see. Because the 6, what I done was I fell it out the formation, made it a lone bomber, which it should have been already. And then there's not a green pilot, so it's damage, low ammo, and everything's fine. And he's had his turn. That shouldn't be there. That was no, sorry, I've just taken that away, because the damage that was caused destroyed that, didn't it? Was it a cockpit or whatever it was? It destroyed it. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was something we rolled on. So yeah, it was a kind of daft thought, but I do get some of them. They do pop into my head from time to time. Now, right, where the heck's this come from? I think I just put that away actually as well. I think I'd put that tile away. Yeah, I did, because that's what I do. If a tile becomes destroyed, fallen, I'm just putting it away. I'm counting up my points as we go anyway. Although I think I'd leave the destroyed markers lying about just to maybe keep. The problem is there though, we should have 9 tiles and I've only left 8. So if you don't keep track of that, but I'm pretty sure I've scored up my 9 Keta isolated already. I have, and I've scored up 3 bomber kills. 1, 2. You know where the other one is? You know the other bomber kill was a collision, wasn't it? And that's why it's not a destroyed marker lying about here, which I probably should, just for my sanity, have another destroyed marker. That's where it was, wasn't it? Because this has been destroyed by an attack here, this has been destroyed by an attack here, and there was another one that we lost a pilot as well, and it was a collision. That's why it's 3. Okay, good. Yeah, bit of a daft one, but thanks for answering anyway, guys. And somebody kindly popped in and replied, and there's never a daft question, so always ask, which is kind. But I felt like it was yeah, I felt like I knew the answer, and it was just, you know, and well, I didn't know it. I just chose not to do it that way. Right, let's finish this off then. We can now finish this. These two are now attacking. Now, yeah, this was the thing, because when this got destroyed, at the time I was doing it, it was on an isolated tile, and that shouldn't have been. When this actually got destroyed, it was a lone bomber. And it's relevant to what row we look at for these two guys, because these two guys now need to look at the same row as when that destroyed it. And when that destroyed it, it was a lone bomber and not an isolated tile. So we're looking on the bottom row for both of these. And that's where I stopped and thought, oh wait, where do I look here? So let's just deal with that. So yellow leader, who's used his, what do you call it? Lucky strike, lucky charm, Grant. Oh, I call it lucky strike. So it's, yeah, bottom row, middle column, so it'll be a damage and a low ammo. So it can't deal damage to a destroyed bomber, so he can, however, get low ammo still. That's him done. And then finally, red leader, who's also used his lucky charm. Same down the bottom. And here, you know, this is where I was thinking we might have been looking still, but no, that's when he attacked and destroyed it, it was a lone bomber. And that means you use the same row that the previous one that destroyed it. Okay, so dorsal gunner hit, low ammo for that. There's no dorsal gunner hit to be done, but he can get put down to no ammo now. And that's a marked finish, and that's everybody finished. Okay, that's everybody finished. This is, yeah, we're in the bomber formation, so this is round 2, obviously. So, yeah, we do have some hit checks. 3 of them, not very good ones. Right, let me go and disengage everybody. Okay, there's everybody disengaged. 3-6, only 9 aircraft of the 12 that we started with. 1 collided, pilot was killed, there's 2 in the fate boxes already. 3 hit checks still to do, so let's do them now. So red 3, 7 to the wing. So let's see how we start off. Oh, nice, 7. Just bobbled about a bit, but we will take that. Trivial, so good start. 7 to the elevator for green leader. Oh, keep it going. Yeah, the dice are hot again today, Tim, it seems. And then 8 to the rudder. Maybe you'll trade me your dice tower for my little cardboard tray, Tim. How about that? And my wee dice cup. 8. Ah. I got too cocky there, didn't I? Got too cocky. Right, so he's blue 2's going to the rudder fate box. Not the worst one, if I recall. Rudder. Blue 2 rudder. Yeah, he's in beside Davidson there. Yeah, that's one of the best, isn't it? That and elevator, as long as you're not over the channel. And blue 2 is the only blue pilot left. That is Taylor. So regular pilot. So 2 regular pilots that can't pluck. We've got Steed there that can have a pluck. They're not in the worst boxes. The wing one's not great. These 2 are pretty cute. So, right, no, well, we don't deal with that yet. That's everyone done there. Pitch it. So now we resume. So, okay, I'll have to pause here now. Because the designer, Jerry White, has come along and commented on Stu's post recently of the escort reaction and how it should be done, and seems to now have, well, and my view, he's changed what he said, well, it's a year or so ago, when Martin made that post, because it clearly said, now I have got one little thought in my head that what he might, but I don't think the way that he's worded it is what he's meaning by this. Because his words are that an RAF fighter can receive 2 advantage cards and the escort reaction. So right now, if we've got 4 reaction cards, one of these guys could get 2, right? And that's not what I thought about it when I first started playing. In fact, you might find in my first patrol, I randomly, if it was 4 right now, I'd randomly give each one of these one of the 4 cards. But then I found that thread. It wasn't that long into my playthrough. I thought, oh, so they can receive more than 1. Now he does just say 2. So here's my little thought that maybe he might be. I mean, we're only talking about, well, we are talking about Help Arrives, and the ambush is in Help Arrives. So here's my thought here. Could they have been meaning that one of these area fighters could receive 2 advantage cards, one in the. No, that's right. See, we are talking Help Arrives. So if he has meant it, what I'm about to say, then he should have made that clearer. Could he have meant that you could receive 1 in the Help Arrive step, and you could receive 1, the same pilot could receive 1 in the ambush step? The fact that he says that they can receive 2 and not more than 1, which I recently noticed when I was looking over it again, sort of confuses me as to why he only said 2 and not more than 1, because to me, the way I'm seeing him talking about it means that this guy could have all 3 cards or all 4 of them. But why did he just say 2? And that's why I'm maybe thinking that he can only get 1 in the Help Arrives, but he could then get another 1 in the ambush, by ambush. But he doesn't make that clear in his comment at all. So anyway, he's came back and replied, and Stu's question had said that if there was 4 cards and 4 RAF fighters, 4 cards, 4 fighters, how do you deal with it? And he's come back and said that you would give each one of the fighters a card. You draw as many cards as there is on up to as many as the aircraft that you've got in play, of how many cards are on the escort reaction card, and then you would assign them that way. Well, that's not what he's making out in that previous comment, and that's why I started playing it that way, because I find it difficult that the most recent guy that commented said that his view was that, and I'm like, well, there's the designer saying that these can get 2. So, but don't get me wrong, I'm happy to play it the other way. If the designer's got it wrong, or if we're misunderstanding what he said, then just tell me. I just want to play by the rules. I don't want house rules. I'm not a house rule person. I'm not going to sort of make, because I could just, I'll make house rules. I'll just do it the way I've been doing it. I don't want to do that. I want to do it the way the rules are meant to be. So I have, that comment's only been up not that long ago. I just noticed it just now, and I thought, well, I'm going to try and get confirmation from Jerry. So I've replied by quoting back and saying, look, Jerry, does that mean you got this wrong in this quote here? Or if it's not, am I not getting it right? Am I misunderstanding what you're saying? Am I missing something, basically? Let me know if I'm missing something in what you've said here, because, Martin asked that question way back, and Martin's made some comments. I've not heard from him for a while. He's not really said anything recently, but it was him that asked that question, and that's the answer he got. And his question was, can one of these get targeted more than once? And the answer that I read was yes, they can, and that was by the designer. So, okay, well, that kind of leaves me a bit. Well, I suppose I have to do it that way now. I have to do it because I want to play by the rules as they were meant to be. Obviously, it's not crystal clear in the rules, but that's why the designer then needs to come and confirm it, clarify it, confirm it, do whatever. And I know that Jerry seems to be of the type of designer that he wants to leave his games open to you playing them as you get the most enjoyment out of them. They're solo games. I think all of his stuff solo. Sorry, I don't know the backlog of titles. I've got, what is that, Atlantic Chase? That's, well, actually, no, you can, that is multiplayer, isn't it? Atlantic Chase, I think. By the way, I should do a playthrough of that game as well. That's very interesting. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that, and I never gave it enough time. I should do a playthrough of that. That's one I kind of forgot about. So I'll put that on the list for some time. Yeah, and I know he wants that. He wants people to get the most enjoyment, and Stu is clearly one that enjoys to have his different little takes and house rules on things, and I'm sure a lot of yous do. But what about us guys that don't? You know, we want a rule clarified by the designer. Yeah, Stu can go and play it the way he wants. You know, I want it. What the designer says is how I'm going to play it. I mean, unless I think it's completely stupid, and no, I don't think I've come across anything like that. Any rule that I've thought I'm going to override that because the designer's, you know, he's not got that right. But clearly there's a bit of what's the word? Contradiction, I suppose, between the two threads, if you like. I mean, one was a year ago, one was just today. So yeah, if the designer, if he holds his hands up and say, yeah, I got that wrong, I misspoke there, blah blah blah, or I was meaning this instead. I mean, if he was meaning the ambush and the help arrives, that could be fine, and you know. So, well, you're just now going on to escort reaction, Grant. So, like I say, I did reply to get confirmation that I suppose I could go and look on the computer and see if there's been any response to that before I draw this escort reaction card. But I'm going to have to take what he said, that we've got 8 fighters here, right? Now, if I draw escort reaction and it's got 4 cards on it, then yes, I've got to randomize between these 8, yes, but I can't. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to do it all at once. And I think I'm pretty sure if I went back to look at my very first patrol, possibly even first and second patrol, this is how I would have done it. I would have randomized the first one, he would get a card, second one would get a card, third one would get a card, fourth one would get a card. 4 different pilots would get a card. And it wouldn't be done the way that I then started doing it, because I read that thread that the designer said you can get more than 1 card. You know, so that, you know, I hope you understand where I'm only trying to follow what is being told to me. It's not crystal clear in the rules. So, but however the designer comes along and says something, that's what I take. I mean, I think Tim was of the same opinion. He played it that way at first as well. And then when I mentioned it and brought it up and brought the thread up, I think Tim, and when Stu started that thread, he said that, or made the comment on it, Tim said, yeah, I thought that as well, but I was a playtester, wasn't it? A playtester was doing it that way. And Tim actually said what I thought, playtester, designer, who do you believe? You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure designers can make mistakes and say the wrong things. Oh, you better tread carefully there, Grant. No, I'm sure they are. I remember watching back on some footage, because I always wondered how Mr. Butterfield would fare in some of his games, you know, how he would fare and the challenge of the game and whatever. And I think he'd done a little example playthrough of Enemy Action Kharkov when it came out, and I said, oh, he's made a mistake there, and he should have done that there and whatever. And you know, we're all human, aren't we? Even designers, even game designers, some of the best. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll have a quick look, and then I'm gonna have to go with what he's recently said. So, right, yeah, no, I've not had, but hopefully I do get a response from him somewhere down the line, and I can at least sort of put that to bed and understand what it is he's meaning, or if he holds his hands up and says, yeah, I spoke wrongly there, then fair enough. I'm not going to say, you know. Right, okay, so escort reaction. Now we've got, well, actually we've got this one, and we know that nothing comes from this. Well, going by what Stu says, so we've really just got this to worry about. They are both heavy. Yeah, just draw the card, Grant. Let's do it. We've not got clouds. So we want to avoid the high, we do not avoid the high. We get a 2 result in the high. As you can see, there's nothing in trailing. 2, the high is going to reduce, which, yeah, that doesn't help because we are not coming back anyway. The trailing's not going to move either, which is interesting also. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not coming back. Okay, so no clouds, so help arrives. High station's got 2 cards, 109s, so we're going to deal with that. Okay, so new way of doing it for me. I'm going to randomise 2 of these. What I think I'll do is I'll still do it my way. I'll randomise the first one, pull it out, and then I'll just leave it out and randomise the second one. I think what they're saying is you're meant to draw the cards just now and put them under. Well, okay, I could do that actually. I could do that. So let's randomise the first one and give him an clarified advantage card. So we've got 3, 6, 8. We've got 1 to 8 and re-roll the rest. So re-roll 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got yellow leader that's got low ammo. So he's going to be the first. Yeah, he's not got his doodah. So he's getting a Luftwaffe advantage card, right? And then now he can't be selected for a second one. This is what's been decided, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so let me re-roll 8 to 12. So this is for the second one. I need to re-roll. Stop rolling all the high ones. They're wasting all these. Right, 1. That's somebody else that's used these blooming. What do you call it? Right, and he's got no ammo, so he gets the second Luftwaffe advantage card. So I'll just put that one on the card. Yeah, and whereas I was doing it before was we done this guy. If he survives, he goes back in there. And then, yeah, the other thing that I suppose still, well, to be honest, that's not going to matter now, because if you've got to do it this way, there's no way that these can be involved in 2 dogfights. Oh, well, apart from the ambush. So if he's attacked once and survives the dogfight and clears it up in one cycle, 1 round, then he gets attacked in an ambush. I don't know, I think Stu was still thinking that should then make him lost contact. My opinion was that as long as he stays in 1 first round of each dogfight, that he's fine. I'm still believing that to be the case, but the designer didn't really, although that was part of Stu's question, I don't think he addressed that, which is a bit of a shame as well. But anyway, okay, so we're doing this one on this guy, and it's 109s, heavy 109s. So tailed by a swarm, if it's 110s, it's not. So tailed by a swarm. Tailed by a swarm, Luftwaffe advantage. Tailed by a swarm of 109s. Here we go. Right, we've got low ammo. Who's this yellow leader? He still has his veteran privilege, actually. Oh, stop. That was the other thing I wanted to do before we started. Somebody's got a new ace skill, isn't it? And we were wanting to look at that. I can't remember who it is. Moffat, maybe? Well, why don't you see... Well, that's tricky though, Grant. Right, hold on. Let me look into... I think it's this video. I've got 30 odd minutes in the first bit of this, haven't I? Right, give me a second. Right, okay, so I was just looking at the innovator skill, and it does look quite good fun, but you actually need to turn this display over and use the other side, because it changes the 3 pilots into, what is it, the finger 4. So you get 4, so we get 3 sections of 4 pilots. I was trying to sort of just throw that in my head and say, is that a real strong thing to have? But I mean, you've also got this break, which is a privilege within it, that allows you to split the four aircraft into two when they're tailed and the likes. I was just reading through it there. That does sound quite cool. I'm still trying to think. I mean, without that break, is that better? Is it better to have 4 pilots in a section than 3? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's. I mean, I think we should probably do it for the next. I mean, the next patrol is going to be chapter 4 anyway. So what I'm going to do here is, because I mean this is. I mean, if I was. Although, again, the designer confirmed that we can apply the skill to this guy right away in whatever skill we want, but it means I've got to lift this, turn his board over, and then, you know, I don't think you can use that ability till the start of a new patrol, really. So I think what I'll do is, I'll wait till the end of this patrol before I give... Is it Moffat? Before I give him his skill. That is indeed Moffat, yeah. He has to be veteran, which he is, to get that innovator thing. So yeah, I'll leave it till the start of chapter 4, and we'll do it then. Okay, right. Let's press on here. So yeah, he's got a veteran privilege though. Hang on. I think why I still got his privilege, I think probably evade. I could do the pull tight. The veteran privilege for pull tight, which guarantees a tight turn. When tailed in a dogfight, replace the dogfight card's result with a tight turn result. This privilege may be used when the veteran is an independent area fighter. I wonder if we should do that. Because, I mean, what I've got to do, I've got to select turn. So if I select turn, and then if I draw the card, the tailed card, if it doesn't have a turn, I can then use my privilege to make it a turn. And what does that mean then? Well, hang on, how do you deal with that though? Oh, does it just allow you to do this? Maybe. Because I mean, how do you deal with the icons and that? So tight turn. If the tight turn icon appears as a result in the dogfight card, you will move the fighter marker so it's head on, and then ignore all other results except the one inside the tight turn icon, if any. So you can't ignore the results though, because there's no tight turn there. So I'm assuming it must just mean what I've said, that happens, and then whatever icons are in that tailed position, whatever icons are 109s against independent fighter, you've just got to do all the icons. Unless, of course, we don't use the privilege and it is a normal turn, then that works. He does a low ammo. Sort of kind of tempted to try this, because if we get a turn, then that's a result. He has a swarm. You know what? I'm going to do this. So we're going to do a turn, bearing in mind that we could use that privilege. But let's hope we don't have to. I mean, I also might look at the results and sort of say I'm not going to do it anyway, but because it's kind of rubbish. Right, let's do the turn then. So 109s against independent, looking for the turn. We've got it. So now we don't need to bother using the privilege. I think that I would then now decide if I was going to use a privilege. That's how I'm thinking that through anyway. When tailed in a dogfight, replace the dogfight card's results with a tight turn result. So you've got to see the result and then activate the privilege, surely. I'd been happier with this. I probably would have been, wouldn't I? Oh yeah, because I'm going low ammo. Oh man, come on, stop it. That's cruel. So I've chose to turn, so that's going to happen. However, we're going to ignore this green hit and vanish, which would have been fine. And we're going to have low ammo, and we've already got low ammo, so we're going no ammo. And now we're facing them, and now we can't shoot them, because we've no ammo. I mean, The only other option here is a cancel the low ammo result. I'm tempted. I know it's the wrong thing to do. Mind you, it is just, you know what, it's a +1 to a die roll. Okay, I know that could be important. I'm going to cancel the low ammo. Am I? Because we do have a chance now of maybe shooting one of them down. I mean, is that important, Grant? It's not really, is it? It's not really. I wish I hadn't done the turn and it just vanished. Should have just done evade, because evade, I've got the follow my lead where I can cancel an icon using my privilege. That's what I should have just done, shouldn't I? Right, okay, I'm not going to cancel the low ammo because, I mean, what an escort shot down, you know, it's a quarter of a victory point. You know, that's all it is. So, okay, so that's done, the turn's finished. And yeah, because all we done was the low ammo, right? Right, what's happened here? I missed that lamp, that's what it is. Okay, so now we're going back. Well, this is this goes into round 2 actually, so we're going lost contact. That's right, isn't it? I think so. Right, and then we've got head on. Not tailed, Grant. Head on against the swarm. 109's independent. Head on 109's. Oh well, that's alright. Vanish and we're jammed. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I suppose it wasn't that big a deal, was it? So jam guns, but there's no ammo now anyway. Yeah, this is the time that I think Stuart says no real point putting jammed on no ammo, but he goes away. He can now go back because we've got our next selection already in place. So no ammo, jammed. Oh no, I forgot. That's the reason that one's there, Grant. Oh yeah, he's lost contact. And no ammo and jammed. Yeah, he's up there. Anyway. Right. Okay, so we've got red leader now. Well, he's got no ammo. Red leader is he's got a veteran privilege as well, but I think we're having no ammo. We're gonna damn, that's heavy, isn't it? So tail by a swarm. If heavy has got to add a rota attached to your head on. So yeah, we're getting a head. We're getting a rota. A swarm tail, tailing us and a rota head on, like that. Yeah, I just realised I didn't really have a glance for ambush. It's not there though, so that's good. Right, so head on first. Yeah, there's nothing you can do there. Right, so head on, rota, independent, head on. That's good. It's going to vanish and we go low ammo, but we're no ammo anyway, so that vanishes and we can manoeuvre, so good. This time we're just going to evade because we do also have the privilege to be able to what is it again? Follow my lead to cancel an icon. The fact with no ammo this time. So evade. 2 tail cards. 109's independent. So we've got a hit or a hit and a reduction. So going to take this one, but hold on. Yeah, I mean, if you want to cancel that, you've got to do it right away, haven't you? This is, you don't get a look at this. When tailing in a dogfight, cancel an icon result in a dogfight card. Pilot must be an independent RF fighter to be be a section leader, and the manoeuvre must be evade. So the reduction is going to make that 3 then it's going to automatically reduce to a rot of 2. So we are going to have that against us. But I think we cancel the hat, yeah. Yeah, so we pick that card. That reduces. We are now meant to take a hat. We don't get to look at this one though, so I'm going to use my Follow My Lead. This is Red Leader Newman. So I'm going to use this privilege to follow my lead to cancel that hit. And then, because we're still be evaded and he's still tailing us, this gets reduced to a rota 109s. Then we go into round 2, and again this guy's going to be lost contact. We are going to evade again, but this time we don't have follow my lead. 2 cards, independent, bingo. We get away with it. So reduction, that's a card we choose. So that reduces and then reduces again. Goes away. Yeah. Put that there. Okay, and then he goes to lost contact as well. And he's no ammo. And that can go away. And that's it, right? So that's the help arrives. That heavy station then reduces. There's no shifting. We've nothing in ahead. There's no ambush in the card, so that's that done. Yeah, let me just see if I can wrap this up quickly and finish the patrol here. We've got 3. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I should just... Is this going to move? Are we going to have to look at that? I can't remember. Yeah, I think we are, aren't we? Yeah, I think that's going to move. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it at the chase step and cut this video. It will mean the next one's going to be kind of short, but this is over an hour now as well. I don't want to try and rush through this. So we'll finish off this patrol. Because I'm pretty sure we're not doing any more. I'm not going to chase back with the guys. They've both got no ammo. And yeah, there's nothing tempting in there really, is there? Nothing amazing. We've got enough points. We've got loads of points. Loads of points. Right, okay, so this, what was this? This is Patrol 8. I think this was chapter 2, sorry, part 2, wasn't it? So yeah, I'll just come back with a short part 3 to finish this up before we get into the final chapter and see what that's all about. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Cheers.